Wait, what? Wait, what? He spent 90,000? Hey, what's going on with you today? I hope you're doing good. An interesting story today. A kind of funny story today, right? We're gonna talk a little bit about Rubi Rose, okay? If you guys don't know who Rubi Rose is an IG model. She is an OnlyFans star, and she's also dated like a lot of popular rappers in the industry. So I guess, you know, like a serial dater in the music industry, right? And she's also like a rapper. She makes music as well. So I want to talk about this story, right, that has kind of gone viral. It's actually gone really viral. It involves Rubi Rose and her posting some screenshots of a conversation. Actually, I can't even call it a conversation, because a conversation would involve like two people going back and forth. But here we have some screenshots that include messages from a guy named Brandon, okay? And Brandon, he saved as, on Rubi Rose's phone, he saved as Weird OF Fan, Weird OnlyFans Fan. Yes, so let's actually go through the story, right? So, like I said, Rubi Rose, she's an IG model, OnlyFans star, she makes music as well. And yesterday on her Twitter account, right, she posted something interesting, okay? And this thing ended up going viral. But like I said, it involved a conversation she had with a man by the name of Brandon. Now, this is Brandon right here, okay? Looks pretty on brand. Brandon, that's him. But, and by the way, I kind of noticed how Rubi Rose, she looks like she's scared of this nigga. Like, ew, get away from me. Ugh. Like, she has like that vibe. Like, I do not like this nigga right here. She does not like him. She obviously, she do not mess with this guy, right? You can see it, right? But anyway, so Brandon is one of her biggest fans, right? And he ended up spending $90K on her OnlyFans. So I want to go through these messages that she posted. And these messages are maniacal, by the way. They're literally insane. Okay, they're crazy. By the way, before we continue, just some facts, okay? The average down payment on a house in the United States right now is about 13%, give or take, okay? Just keep that in mind, okay? 13%, right? The average down payment on a house. So let's say a house costs $400,000. 13% out of 400,000. I'm definitely not gonna put this in the video. Because I want people to think that I'm actually good at math. So that number, which I of course counted up in my head without a calculator, I promise I did not use a percentage calculator. That number adds up to $52,000. That's a lot of money, okay? That's the average down payment on a house, right? 13% if it costs 400,000. Brandon, he broke that record, is what I'm saying. Like he did a marathon. Shout out to Nipsey, RP to Nipsey, right? He did the marathon like a couple of times around that number, right? So moving on, Rubi Rose posted this tweet right here. She put this up, and she said with the caption, "Tat my face on you so I know it's real." So here she attached a, along with this caption, she attached a screen recording of some messages Brandon sent. And like I said, by the way, this is Brandon right here. Good old Brandon. Really on brand, right? But she also attached a video where Brandon's what looks like to be leg, right? Literally, that's his leg, and that's Rubi Rose's face. So he tattooed Rubi Rose's face on his leg. I swear to God, man, I think, men, we're finished. We're done. We're done. I used to have hope. Bro. Like, it's like you niggas are just stupid. Now for the best part, right? So we're gonna check out these messages Brandon wrote to Rubi Rose. And for the record, by the way, the messages, everything is like all gray. Ain't no blue in his bit. It's all gray. Like, he ain't get a single response. Okay, but let's check out what Brandon said, okay? So this is what Brandon said. Let's check it out. So the boy Brandon starts off by saying, and by the way, as you can see right there, Brandon Weird OF Fan. So this is what he saved as on her phone. By the way, I don't need Rubi Rose. Why would you give him your number? How did he get your number, Rubi? Why would you give this man your number? Not smart. Not smart at all. Anyway, so he sent her a message on Friday at 6:44 p.m. Okay, and he said, "What are you doing tonight?" And he sent another message to her. I guess it looks like it was let's see, 11 a.m. So the next day, she ain't respond, right? He said, "Why aren't you answering me?" Question mark, question mark. Well, because you spent 90K on her OnlyFans, my brother. But he said after that, he said, "I thought we had a genuine connection." See, she had a connection with your money, broski. She had a connection with your money, not you. She loves the money, okay? And I don't blame her, because I would love the money too if I was Rubi Rose and I could get 90K out of you. Anyway, so after that, you know, he said, "I have invested so much money into our relationship. You do not have a relationship with Rubi Rose. You are merely a customer, Brandon.
You're nothing to me but customers."
And she does not like you, is what I'm saying, broski. Like, you're a customer. He sent another message and said, "I am in love with you. Why won't you love me? I would do anything for you. I would fly anywhere to be with you. All that I can never think of is you. Is there not a single other person in the world as perfect? There's not a... Oh, I'm sorry. He said, there is not a single other person in the world as perfect as you are. You could be my queen and I could be your king. I would give you..." And I'm having a hard time reading this. That's why I'm not stuttering, guys. I can go through this, but like, it hurts my heart seeing this, because men, we're doomed, broski. Like this, he just messed up the brand, is what I'm saying, of men. Brandon messed up the brand, right? But he said, "You could be my queen and I could be a king. I would give you anything you could ever wish for. We can even have a one-sided open-end relationship where you can do whatever you want, as long as I know that at the end of the day, you come home to me and are only with me. I promise I will treat you better than..." He continues. Brandon, he's a very... see, Brandon, he's very, like, persistent, right? Like, very persistent. Just, it's scary, obviously, right? I'm sure Rubi Rose is really, like, she should be afraid, because this is ridiculous. But he said, "I promise I will treat you better than anyone, Rubi. I love you with all of my heart. I have..." By the way, keep in mind, she's never responded up until this point. It's all great, right? "I have never felt this way about anyone. I want to marry you. I want to have a family with you. I want to only be with you. I would quit everything and give up everything just for you. I would do anything for you to love me. I will give you everything I have just for the chance that you never leave me. I want you to be with me forever. In my eyes, I have never seen or known something that I am so sure will be perfect. I can imagine waking up every day and looking over at you asleep on the bed. That's definitely not creepy. Looking perfect while you sleep and I run my hands through your hair. Or my getting you the largest diamond ring that I can find, so it is on the hand of a true queen. I will buy you whatever car, boat, or jet you want. I will never love someone as much as I love you, Rubi. I love you more than Bitcoin." I'm guessing he must love her, right? "I only love you. I will give up everything to have you to only be with me. Please don't ignore me, Rubi. I am sending you more money right now." You are making... Brandon, send me the money, broski. Come on, man. Rent is... Send me the money, bro. Rubi, she making money. She already millionaire off this, man. Come on, bro. We need the money. Me and my people, we need the money, right? Don't send it to Rubi. I'm sure there's like 10 Brandons in her OnlyFans system, right? Smart hustle, by the way. He said, "I'm sending you more money right now. You are making me cry right now by not answering me. I am bawling at the thought of thinking that you won't be with me forever." She is not with you, brother. You're just a customer. You're nothing but a customer. Did you hear, Brandon? If you're watching this, you're a customer. You're not with Rubi Rose. She does not know you. I seen the pic. She looked like she was afraid of her life. Leave the damn poor woman alone, right? And he says, "All I can think of or dream of is you. You are on my mind all day, every day, thinking of how you smelled in the hotel lobby when I first saw you. Thinking of your perfect voice, thinking of your perfect smile when you first laughed awkwardly as I told you that I was your #1 fan. That smile was, she was afraid. She was afraid, terrified, right? Everything about you makes me get butterflies in my stomach. Please tell me you are just very busy and not seeing my text right. I'm sure she was just busy. I'm sure she was not literally shaking, afraid of her life. Brandon. He says, he sent another text. He said, please, I cherished every second I was with you. I adore you. You are the reason I wake up every morning. I have no purpose with you. You are my raw. I can't take this. I can't take this, bro. Help. 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 So, Brandon continues and says, Ruby, stop ignoring me. Why are you ignoring me after all of the money that I have given you to show you that I am only loyal to you and how much I love you and appreciate and adore you? How dare you not answer me? Oh, I forgot to mention, if you're see, now he's getting aggressive. So before it was like, I love you, please answer, and now he's writing in all caps. So let me change the tone actually. Ruby, question mark. Ruby, stop ignoring me. So he goes up a little, right? And then he says, why are you ignoring me after all the money that I have given you to show you that I am only loyal to you and how much I love and appreciate and adore you? How dare, he said, how dare you not answer me? I see you actively posting on your Instagram story and have not answered me once. You are making me very mad. I have treated you like a princess and you won't even take the time to respond to me. I will not tolerate this. Ooh, Brandon is mad. And Rubi Rose should be afraid. My East African sister, I'm looking out for you, Ruby. I am looking out for you. You better security 24/7. I hope he doesn't know where you live. I'm sure he does because Brandon is very resourceful. I'm very sure he is. I'm sure he can figure that out. And then he says, I'm sorry for getting mad. Now he changes the tone. He says, I'm sorry for getting mad at you. I did not mean to. I shouldn't have. But the love I have for you causes me to get very emotional, especially about you. I love you so much, Ruby. You are my world, my rock, my queen, my everything. I knew he was going to say my everything. That's usually what they say. Guys like this, you're my everything. There's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you the happiest little princess in the world. I promise you that I love you and only you for you. I don't care about your followers, your fans, your money. I only want you. But she cares about your money, brother. That's all you're good for. You're only good for the money. She doesn't care about you. Brandon, she's disgusted. Okay? I only want you. You're the best thing that has ever happened to me. I know that we only met for 5 minutes and that you had to leave, but I have cherished it so much. I cannot stop thinking about it. And you were magnificent. It was almost like it was out of a movie when I first saw you come down the elevator with your perfect smooth hair. Yes, East African women usually got smooth hair, brother. If you didn't know. I love East African women, I swear to God. I would never change a thing about you. I only want you forever, my queen. You will be the only thing and all that I need to be happy. You have become my sole purpose in life. Now that's very, very sad. Baby, please answer me, queen. Please don't leave me. Oh, she was never with you to begin with. So how can she leave some she was never really with? He says, I adore you, Ruby. You are all I need to be whole in life. I will never leave you or even look in the same direction of another girl. Okay. And then he says, I want to marry you. And then he sends a screenshot. And this is where he, so essentially, I guess he's like trying to prove like, I'm loyal to you. Like, I love you, right? And like, this is how much I love. So in this screenshot, as you can see right there, I don't know if you can see it, but 91,000. That's what he spent on her OnlyFans, right? And then he says, I even spent 30,000 more on you since we met. So 90 and 30. See, I put 90 in the title, but like that's over 100x. But we just gonna put 90 just to be nice, right? And I've spent 30,000 more on you since we met because I thought we had something genuine and real. She had something genuine with your money, Brandon. I will empty my bank account just to be with you. I will travel across the country just to randomly run into you again. I will never be over you. You are the love of my life, my perfect little princess. You are stunning. You are my breath of fresh air in a world that is so dark and so cold. You are the sun to my thunderstorm, the spurt of luck in my... I mean, he's creative though. He creative. I'll give him the... Brandon, you're creative, but it's obviously the creepy kind of creative, right? So it ain't nothing to be proud of. But he says, my perfect little princess, you are stunning. You are my breath of fresh air in a world that is so dark and cold. You are the sun to my thunderstorm. And then after that, he says something about rainbow. She's your rainbow? The pot of lucky gold at the end of the rainbow. You are my everything in this life. And I wish nothing more to spend the rest of this life with you. I can spend all of my money and be homeless just to wake up every day knowing that you are happy. I can watch you have sexual actions with other men just to pleasure your sexual needs. I can be your sissy boy and let you boss me around. Very attractive, Brandon. I'm sure there's a waterfall somewhere, right? After you said that. Yeah, I would do anything at any cost just to make you happy and just to be in the same room that you are breathing in. I have an obsession with you since the day I first saw you on Instagram. Obviously, you have an obsession. You spent 100 racks on this woman, bro. And she's disgusted. And yeah, he continues and says, every day watching your stories, seeing your amazing life and vibrant glowing smile as you travel the world while I still smile from my... I don't know if I can continue this, guys. Like, we're literally 10 seconds into the video. Like I'm pausing this because like if I just keep this going, like it's just so much. Can I even... Honestly, I don't think we can continue this. This is ridiculous. But this part, we got to read this part though. Oh my goodness. This is funny. I will send you 10 Bitcoin right now if you answer me. That is worth almost 400,000. All you have to do is respond to me with one word, Ruby. Ruby, respond. Get the bag. Ruby, come on now. Please, I need your attention. I need to make sure that my kitten is safe. Bitcoin is one of those... So now he's trying to explain what Bitcoin is. I'm sure she knows what Bitcoin is, but I'm sure she doesn't want your Bitcoin. She wants you gone. That's what she wants. I think of everything from the start like it was a Disney movie. Your good morning OnlyFans messages. You asking me to spoil you daily so that you could... By the way, that's a canned response. Rubi Rose obviously has a team who's writing these things for her. She's not typing these things, Brandon. Like, she has a lot of Brandons doing this, right? And again, it's a hustle. I'll always love you. Nothing. I'm skipping, by the way. This is not possible. I cannot read more of this. Anyway, we get to this part right here where he tells her, he's like, I have a surprise to show you my commitment. I know you will love it. And then he sends her another message like the next day, right? And there's like some pics of him at the tattoo shop, and then he says, it's almost done. I can't wait to show you. And then he sends her a video of the tattoos. Of the tattoo, I should say. It's like a big pic of Rubi Rose's face on his leg. And he says, surprise, what do you think? It almost took 3 hours. And Rubi Rose, she did like the screen recording, right? And then she's like scrolling through the pics, like just to show like, hey, this is what he's on. Look at this dumbass. Yeah, men, we're definitely in trouble, man. Like I used to always say that despite all the stuff that I've seen, like, we still got hope in this world for us men, but I think Brandon just set us back. Brandon set us back. Like, we can't really come back from this, guys. Like, guys, we cannot come back from this because, like, this is insane, maniacal. You're a sick man, Brandon. You sick. I know this video has like a funny tone to it, but I will say this, man. And I guess this is a conversation that has more to do with, this is more like relevant for like women. A lot of these guys who pay these women on OnlyFans, right? Like, let's say a Brandon, okay? Like, I'm sure most guys are not paying 90K or whatever he paid, 100 racks. But a lot of these guys, this is the only way that they can get attention from a woman, like by literally giving them money in this way. And so they build these quote unquote relationships with the woman and they feel entitled. Like, this guy feels entitled to Rubi Rose. Like, he didn't send her one message. He sent her, this looks like, I mean, in total, like, this probably sums up to like 50, 40, 50, like maybe like 100 messages, because he sent so much, right? Literally like paragraphs of like him like explaining how much he loves her. And he didn't get a single response. And then he meets her and then she's like, you can see like like, how did this guy find me, right? Crazy. But obviously the money is the only thing he has to offer, and he obviously has more money than he has common sense. So what is he gonna do with the money? Well, he spends it on Rubi Rose. She's a millionaire. She's eating good off of this, man. And that's beside the point, but just like, I can't even imagine how many of these guys there has to be, because I'm not really familiar with the OnlyFans culture, but I'm sure that this type of dynamic is pretty common. Because if a dude is investing money, like in his mind, he looks at it as an investment. The normal guy, the average guy, or I don't look at things as like an investment in the sense that you invest and they expect something back. I mean, sure, you a guy, you take out a woman or you do something nice for someone, like, okay, it is an investment, but it's transactional when you look at it as, oh, you do that and then like you want something back. But this is different. Like, these guys look at things as like stocks. Like, this is the Rubi Rose stock right here. Boom, boom, boom. And then in their mind, because they're having these back and forths, this is parasocial relationships on a whole nother scale. So they look at it as, I'm putting in this money, I'm getting these responses, I'm having these exchanges with her, and that means something to them. Like, they're like, that means something to me. That means something to me. Like, that's how they feel. Like, I invested money into her. She has to love me. She loves your money. Shit. She loves your money. She doesn't love you. Brandon doesn't. It's like, this guy he's insane, obviously. And I know that Rubi Rose posted this, making fun of this guy, but what Rubi doesn't realize, and a couple people on Twitter pointed this out, but like, Rubi Rose, if you're watching, like, your life is in danger. Like, this is literally the type of guy who's gonna do what you see a lot of women be the victims of on the news. Like, I've seen so many stories of literally just like, you know, sometimes you hear like on social media or like the news, sometimes we hear stories about, and these are surreal stories. And I don't think people realize that these are like, this happens, but a guy approaches a woman, she rejects him, and the guy hurts her. Like, I have literally seen a lot of stories like that on the news. Like, woman gets attacked in her apartment because a dude followed her home. You get what I'm saying? And that's like random encounters. But I'm saying, like, this is someone who, he knows Rubi Rose. Like, he knows what she looks like. He's invested all this money into her. Who knows what he can do? And a guy like this, who knows what he's gonna do to other women? You get what I'm saying? So this is insane. And it's so sad how Rubi Rose kind of like posted this, like making fun of this. But what she doesn't realize is this is a very, very real thing going on. This guy is a danger to your life. He is a straight danger. He's like, he could not, I don't think a person like this should be out in the streets, man, because this is scary, man. I'm afraid. I'm like, damn, I'm getting uncomfortable reading this. Imagine being the woman on the receiving end. Now, Rubi Rose, she's making a lot of money from this. So for her, she doesn't care, but she might have to start caring, because this is, man, we're finished. The people who I feel the most for are the women who have, like, not that it's okay or that I don't feel sorry for Rubi Rose, but like, she's benefiting from, she knows what she's doing, she knows what's going on. But like, there are women out there who, they've gotten stalked, harassed. Like, literally, I've heard, again, so many stories. Women getting followed by guys, women getting hurt by guys, like literally just like random encounters. This happens in the world, man. And it's like a sickness. It's something that I don't think a lot of us as guys, we don't think about that. I don't think about this because who gonna follow me, right? But you're a mildly attractive woman. This is extreme, but I'm saying most women have been through this kind of thing, like where stalking. And so I don't think you should make, the point I'm trying, I don't think this is funny. I don't think this is funny. I think this is sad. And obviously this guy needs help. And I know I've been kind of like going in on him and stuff like that. First of all, I'm sure if he's made this amount of money, he has to have sense. So of course I'm going to make fun of him. He's a weirdo. You're a weirdo, Brandon. You're straight weird. And by the way, this guy was in a studio with Juice WRLD. How did he end up in a studio with Juice WRLD, man? Like, we got the anniversary coming up, man. That's not okay. But I don't know how that happened. Don't even ask me. I just seen the clip of him like posted up with Juice in the studio. I'll just put the clip here. What is he doing? I don't know how he got in the studio with Juice, but this man is sick. Wow. I'm literally baffled. I don't know what I'm going to say. Like, this is one of the craziest stories I've seen. The fact that a person can get to this level of obsession, that just means that there are a lot of humans like that out there, like this guy. And unfortunately, there's a lot of women out there who are going to be the victims of this, like this kind of behavior. But we're not going to hear about them. This is not going to be a viral story. They're not going to get money from it. Rubi Rose is making money, but all these other women are not. They're victims of dudes like this. Brandon needs help, and Rubi Rose needs to stop playing around because her life is in danger. So this man spent 90, like over 100 racks. I mean, I'm sure probably like maybe in the, who knows, at some point it might even go to the millions if he keeps this up. I don't know if he's going to keep it up, but, and I'm sure he's honored by this. You guys got to keep in mind, if someone is this deep into something like this, like, of course he's gonna feel like this is like an accomplishment. She posted me. He got what he wanted. She gave him attention. That's what he wanted. And yeah, this man spent over 90K, but that's what we know, right? Over 100K on Rubi Rose OnlyFans, and a pretty sick and crazy story. So what you guys think about this topic? You let me know. I'm curious what you have to say about it. And yeah, before we end it though, just want to give a shout out to all the people who donated so far on my last video. I appreciate you guys, by the way. Thank you guys so much. But shout out to Real Token 1. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the generous donation. And also thank you to Make Love 338. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. And thank you to Callum O'Neill 999. Thank you, Callum. I really appreciate that with a very generous donation. Thank you for the kind words. It really means a lot to me. And thank you to Derek as well, who donated. Thank you so much, Derek. I appreciate that, my brother. Thank you so much. And thank you to Francis, who donated as well. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you to, I'm sorry if I get this wrong, AGKIGK5033. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. And thank you to Mac Musky, who actually wrote a little song. So I got to sing it because I said I was going to sing it. The itsy bitsy spider crawled up waters brown. Down come... Down, I don't even know the song. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and drowned up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went to sprout again. My tempo is all bad, I'm sorry. And thank you to Mel Tuck. My bad, OG. Thank you for the generous donation, brother. I appreciate you. And thank you to What's the Dirt. Thank you for the generous donation, my brother. Appreciate that a lot. And thank you to Demoria. Thank you so much, Demoria, for the kind words. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you to Jaden. I appreciate you, Jaden. Thank you. Thank you to Rolanda. I appreciate that, Rolanda. Thank you for the kind words. And yeah, so far, those are the people who donated. I appreciate you guys. And I will go through the list in my next few videos. So give me some time. Give me some time, guys. These are the videos, or I'm sorry, these are the donations that I've gone through so far, but I'm gonna keep on, I'm gonna keep this on with all my next few videos. So yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you. And what you thought about this topic, by the way? Crazy one, right? Men are finished. We're finished. We're done. I'm out, guys. Peace.